I like a nice cup of tea in the morning, just to start the day, you see. And round about 7:30, my dear heaven, it's a nice cup of tea. And it is a nice cup of tea. Cheers. So, yeah, just bear with me 1 second. Now, first thing is, good evening, boys and girls. This is a rather unusual Rotten Busker video. Okay, so now a few years ago, when I had the great privilege and honour to live in Brussels, I've actually worked there at least twice, three times. Three times I worked in Brussels. Back in the days when I was a contractor on the road, La Vie en Rose, you know. I'll tell you some stories in Brussels, you know, the fantastic restaurants. Hey, forget about Paris, because the cuisine in Brussels is fantastic. I mean, the cuisine in Belgium is fantastic. I think my friend Udo van Rosenbroek over there in Mechelen would agree with that. Big hello to Udo. Yeah, so anyway, as it happened, there's a famous night jazz club. Here it is, the L'Archiduc. It's, for those who know Brussels, it's not far from La Bourse, central Brussels. And a great thing is recently they've actually stopped all the cars in central Brussels, so it's a really great place to hang out. Anyway, the owner, the patron of L'Archiduc, Jean-Louis, I met him there one night, and there's a beautiful inside the Archiduc there. You can see the Archiduc, and inside the club, they had a wonderful grand piano. And there's a bit of history because I think the Archiducs were 35 years old, but it was John Louis' best friend who was the resident jazz pianist in there, and he passed away, but the piano is still there, and there's visiting artists come to play it. So I asked Jean Louis if I could play, and he said yes. And I said, do you have any requests? And Jean Louis said, maybe. He said, can you play Isn't It a Pity? Which is a George Harrison song, which actually I do play. So he was kind of knocked out by that, and I did a set. So to cut a long story short, he invited me back every Thursday, chaque jeudi. I would play in the bar. Oh, so many great tales I could tell you, you know. I would start about 8, 9 at night, and I'd play piano to about 1 in the morning, you know, and everybody was like, you know, I mean, Belgium's such a civilized country, 300 different types of beer. And that says something, doesn't it, about Belgium? Okay, God bless Belgium, right? And then after that, there would be dancing, like club dancing, going on to about 3 in the morning or so. Anyway, after all these years, I decided to write a little tribute. It's called L'Archiduc, right? L'Archiduc. So I'm going to send this to Jean-Louis. I'm probably going to amend it. So if you've got any comments, I'll enable this for comments. It's a very different performance, this one, because you're not going to see me play. Thank goodness you're saying you're not actually going to see me play. I've, by virtue of this wonderful little Casio keyboard, I've laid down some tracks. It's the first time I've done this, right? Because all of my performances, I think it's almost 200 this last time. I don't know. So many over the past 3 years. But every one of them is live. You know, I normally use my phone or a tablet to record it. There's no overdubs, nothing. It's just what you hear is what you get. This is the exception because I wanted, first of all, I composed this. You'll hear it starts off with a piano refrain because that really is the heart of the Archiduc. It is a piano bar. And then that starts to move through the night, and then into the beat starts, you know, it's like, because that's what would happen later on, the sound system would come on and people would start dancing. So I'm hoping it's capturing a bit of the spirit of the Archiduc. Inside the bar itself, La Grand Place in central Brussels. 5-minute walk for that book. Front entrance, yeah. Piano. Bruxelles. La Grand Place, central Brussels. Voilà. Bonsoir et au revoir. Soyez sages tout le monde.